Howdy do fisheroos, my name is Angie, and welcome to, I'm gonna attempt to pronounce the title of this, welcome to the non-existence of you and me, or the NOexistenceN of you and me. I don't know the way they intended for me to pronounce this, but either way, I'm gonna pronounce it basically as the non-existence of you and me as we go on. No, Ned, yeah! As we go on, because I'm pretty sure that's how it's supposed to go. I'm pretty sure. I'm not entirely sure, but I think. Anyways, so I admittedly just randomly saw this game on Steam and read the description, read some of the reviews, and immediately knew I had to play this game. And I won't, I love you guys here with me. I love you being here with me, but I will say that this seems like the kind of game that is definitely one that you'd want to play for yourself. So, while, of course, I'm not saying that you shouldn't watch my playthrough, I am saying that this game is fairly cheap. I think it's worth it, for what we're supposed to get in it, so I highly recommend you check this game out yourself. And so, the link is in the description, and with that being said, we are going to go ahead and get started. So from what I understand, this game's kind of like a horror game meets personality test meets dating sim? I'm curious. Let's get started. So I like the red eyes of the character. That was nice. That's a nice transition. Oh, that's cute. You guys can't see it. There was like a little chibi in the corner. What do we have here? I'm truly grateful. Oh, it's voice acted. Is that, Chinese? Let's see. I'm truly grateful that you're willing to do this for me, but... Am I still me right now? I'll let her finish. I don't know yet. There was a time I longed for this sight, even if it was nothing more than a fleeting possibility. Interesting. I mean no harm. It's just that I'm afraid. I never truly wished for it to come true. But regardless, this is your choice. What is my choice? To deny this story and the choice you've made. I completely understand and accept that. Very well then. Let the me of this moment fade away forever. I like how they kind of have this up here. That's interesting. Huh. Where is this? Okay, once again, there's a cute chibi over on my side. Maybe I should move myself so you guys can see that. I'll do that. Hold on. Let me move myself over. If I can grab myself. I still kind of have, I'm still kind of suffering from allergies. So sorry if my voice is kind of weird today. I'm gonna flip myself. Whoop. There we go. So yeah, sorry if my voice is a little weird today. I'm still suffering from allergies. Welcome in, guys. Welcome in. All right, let's get into this. The first encounter. Allergic to cats, corn, air. Yep. Nope. Suffer. My life is suffering. The first encounter. On that morning, Lilith appeared. What? Now I'm confused. What is this? In the morning, is it... Do we recognize it as morning? Hold on here for a second. There's something I want to... That was cool. There's something I want to see. Since I am going to be voice acting it, I'm going to go ahead and... mute the voices. Hey, Angie, I hope you feel better. Yeah, I hope I do soon. I'm doing better now. Like, I'm not sneezing as much, but, you know. Good thing I know nothing about this game. Yeah, I know nothing about it either. We'll go in blind together. All right, I do love hearing the voices in these games, but I am going to go ahead and mute the voice for this. And then, all right, we'll go to return, so we should be good. Let's see what happens. I'm lying on the bed, lost in a blur of time. I don't know how long I've been asleep, and I can't even remember the last time I ate. The only thing left for me to do is to die here and wait for my body to decay. Whoa, 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 whoa. This seems a little drastic of a jump. I just got here, and we're already talking like this? And then, she showed up by my window. All right, well. So we're depressed, and a cute girl shows up in our house. Good start. She said nothing, just tilted her head and looked at you, like you were just another object in her room. Is the chair speaking? Am I supposed to interpret this as the chair is speaking? Okay. I don't know what the chair sounds like, but I'll just read in my normal voice for now. Yeah, the desk is speaking now. All right, the objects are speaking to me. Got it. All right. So we're either delusional or we live in, or you know what? We're just gonna go with it. We're gonna roll with this. Yeah, sure, the furniture talks to me too sometimes. Of course, you are the real master of this room. You haven't spoken to anyone in a long time, so it takes you a moment to realize how to even start. Oh god, the mirror is talking to me. Hey, I'll stick for a bit, but don't want to spoil myself for things later in the game. Gotcha. The mirror's talking to me too now. The mirror always says the worst stuff. Never trust what the mirror says. That bitch is a liar. Hello, IRS. Welcome in. Please don't get on to me about my taxes. Angie, I know I told this question a lot of times, but what is this game about? This one, I have no idea. I have no idea what this game is about. I am discovering it for the first time, as you guys are. This is a complete blind playthrough. I know next to nothing. Who am I? Where am I? What should I? Okay, this is a great start. We literally know nothing. See, the protagonist knows nothing as well. This is perfect. I'm clueless, you're clueless, the game is clueless. Great start. Okay. So we already established we're in our house. I'm not gonna ask where. We're in our house. What should I is a good question. Who am I? Well, I'm me. In the end, it's just me, right? Because in the description of the game, it said I was playing as me, so I'm Angie. I don't have to question that, so what should I? Did I just manage to speak? Am I not used to speaking? I'm actually used to speaking a lot, so... You're who? I'm Angie! Angie's me! Where is the house? The house is in the ocean, obviously. Let's see. Did I just manage to speak, or is it that choices in this game are meaningless? Is it one of those visual novels where the choices in this game are meaningless? Oh god, the radio's talking. Well, the radio usually talks. That bitch is pretty talkative. Silence. Even after silence comes more silence, but silence is always destined to be broken. I see. I heard it. You are the protagonist of this game, sitting in your room, ready to pursue the path to win over a beautiful girl. And what about you? Are you just a texture on the screen? Are you a figment of my imagination? Or are you the beautiful maiden I've encountered? Ooh. Is this the Monica route? Might be the Monica route. As let's see here. Ha. So as much as this is a book club game where I usually let you guys decide, I've heard that this game is very similar to a personality test, and that stuff changes depending on how you answer. So I'm gonna answer as close to me as possible. Angie, today's a sad day for my family. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. There's not a whole lot I can say. There's not a whole lot I can say to make you feel better in cases like this, but I'm very, very sorry for you and your loss. Alright. Let me see here. Alright, just texture on the screen. So we know this is a game. We know this is a game, according to things we've already pressed. So the first option is valid. I wouldn't do the second option since we've already established we're playing a game. I'm going with the third. Are you the beautiful maiden I've encountered?
Do you truly want to know? Or is it simply because the only option you can choose is me?
So you're my only option? That doesn't seem to be a bad one. Oh god, this... God, the mirror again. At least it's not the mirror. If you're the mirror, we're gonna have some problems. The mirror's the worst.
In the next moment, she vanished from your sight. Then she emerged again, this time closer than before.
Oh, still in the same pose?
You realized what she did. It meant she had just stepped closer to you. Or did you walk towards her instead?
Oh god, the bedsheets are talking. Oh god, the bedsheets know some stuff about me.
A crimson glow, her eyes. They pierce through me, unblinking. This thought lingers in your mind, yet feels like it belongs to someone else.
Oh no, a woman! My one fear! Wait, what are those chaotic noises? The piano? Are we talking about the piano being the chaotic noises? Or was there another noise I'm not hearing? Okay. We'll just do ... She getting closer to me? We seem to be getting closer.
What's it like to have someone's eyes fixed upon you?
Wonderful. I could stay like this with your gaze upon me forever. Are you wearing colored contacts? Why is that only your eyes have color? You're staring at me so hard it's making my skin crawl. I hate this feeling. No, beautiful people can stare at me as much as they want. I don't mind that. Yeah, obviously it's only her eyes that... Oh, come on, we gotta be like at least have a little bit of game here, right? Where's the please break eye contact? I don't like humans. Are we counting her as human? I don't know about that. Let's see. Are you wearing colored contacts? Why is that... Or why is that only your eyes have color? It's pretty, I like it.
That's not very atmospheric of you, you know.
Sorry. I wanted to know. I felt like the first was too, forward, and the last one wasn't gonna work. So, I decided to play it a different way.
Oh well, I'll take it as a compliment about how nice my eyes look. So tell me,
Do you believe I truly exist?
Then do you think she really exists? Mirror, shut up! I don't want to hear from the mirror anymore. I don't like the mirror. Oh, we only have one option here. I'm not sure. I want to figure out the answer to that question with you. Did I just get a hug? Is that what that sound was? For a second I thought it was "Where's my hug?" and I was about to be like, oh god. It's not that. It's just, did I just get a hug? Are we moving so fast? Already? Oh my.
Yes, this gesture can indeed be called a hug. It's a kind of ritual, a ritual intended to make you feel my presence. So what are you feeling right now?
A brand new sheet of A4 paper slicing your finger as you pull it out. What? The softness of a cat's fur brushing against your palm, or chalk dust and debris mixing into the air drawn into your nostrils. 2 out of 3 of these things seem really bad options. Hold on a second. We can either compare her hug to a paper cut, cat's fur, or chalk dust. When I see eyebrows through hair, I always stop thinking about the hair and see them as bald. Now, you see me as bald a couple of times. 2 is correct, but 1 is funny. Yeah, one of these seems very correct for a dating sim, and the others seem not correct at all. Compared to my allergies. Okay, let's see. Alright, I'm being so serious right now. If she hugged me. We can compare her to a new sheet of paper, so it's not like an old piece of paper. It's a new piece of paper slicing me. It's nice when you think about it. I like cats, though. I want to choose the cat option. Also, it seems the nicest out of all of them.
From your description, that sounds like touch. So, just faint sensations then.
What would the first one have been?
Now, I hold you tighter, bringing us even closer. So, what does it feel like to be held in a tight embrace?
A wet plastic bag dropped on a rainy day. What? What is that option? The first sprout breaking through the soil, or food scraps dissolving in stomach acid? Okay, hold on here. I'm comparing a tight embrace. I'm comparing a tight embrace to a wet plastic bag, the first sprout breaking through the soil, or food dissolving in acid. Alright, I've never thought about any of these options when describing a hug before. And I'm a writer, so I've described hugs in very obscure ways. Alright, hold on. I'm beginning to think this person's just kind of weird. I'm beginning to think so too. I mean, we are, you know, the bed sheets are talking to us, and the mirror is talking to us, so we might have a few problems. Of course, I don't really know what my existence is right now, so who am I to say? Alright, what am I comparing this hug to? Let's see, compare the hug to a wet plastic bag dropped on a rainy day. Alright, how does that... I'm gonna say no to that one. The first sprout breaking through the soil. I could kind of see that. One. In food scraps dissolving in stomach acid. How does that one even... Because it's warm? Maybe? Okay, hold on. I'm gonna overthink this, and then she's gonna take it a completely different way than how I overthought this. But hear my thought process out for a second. So here's my thought process so far. So first sprout breaking through the soil, you know, I think of spring, I think of like nice warm sunny day, but relating that to a person, Angie, are there any rules here in the chat? The basic rules I already have, like don't spoil the game and don't backseat game kind of stuff already. Of course, this is a book club stream, so backseat gaming is a little bit harder to do. But yeah, if you know spoilers for the game, don't say spoilers for the game. Try to keep on topic to what we're doing and don't be rude. That's it. Let's see now. First sprout baking. That could also, I guess, related to a person, be taken kind of in a different direction. That I wouldn't want this to be taken. I usually put them in the description, but I didn't really put it in this description. Usually for book clubs, I don't really put the rules in the description. Would backseat in the chat today be, Angie, you need to press the mouse? I guess so. It's backseat gaming for a visual novel is a little hard to do, I suppose. I suppose, like, there are things, like, where it's like, no, you need to choose this option for the best ending. But other than that, like, I don't really see the backseat gaming rule being applied here. Alright. In food scraps dissolving in stomach acid, we could compare it to, like, the hug being just, like, very warm, where we think we're dissolving into the hug. I could actually see someone being, like, really poetic in writing how the hug felt, like, so warm they were dissolving into it. So that one I could actually see. That one doesn't surprise me as much. So part of me thinks I should choose the last option for that, because, like, I have had a hug so warm I could describe them as, like, I felt like I was sinking into it. So I'm going to choose the last option for that reason. Now watch it be taken a completely different way.
Amazing. The sensations are becoming even stronger.
Oh, maybe that was taken in a good way.
Now I'm holding you even tighter. This way, we're becoming one.
Oh my god, she is dissolving me.
So, what does it feel like to be deeply embraced?
Help! Help! Help, I'm choking! I can't breathe! Oh. No, I don't have the chat rules in the description this time. For book club streams, I usually don't. I think I put some stuff in, but I don't think I put, like, the full chat rules. Okay, let's see. Nothing special. I've been reborn! Can't breathe anymore. Help, help. I've never felt better. Alright. Can I get an Oliver? Of course you can! Of course you can. I can put an Oliver. The rules for Oliver for this stream have changed a little bit. In that, you guys can request Olivers. I'm still letting you. There's no change with that. However, we're not putting them over the screen because I don't really know what this game... how to word this. I don't know what this game is about or anything, so just don't make any, like, crazy, like, oh, can I get, like, this whole Oliver over the entire screen kind of thing. Alright. Let me take this Oliver over here. Nope. Over there. I'm gonna place him on my head. You can place him anywhere on the sides of the screen, though, and, like, on my avatar. So, if there's any place in specific you wanna, put Oliver there, yeah, go ahead. Alright. Let's see. Alright, so I'm lonely, I'm talking to my furniture, I don't know exactly who or what I am, and a mysterious, beautiful girl showed up for the first time and is hugging me. I've never felt better. Oh my god, that is a lot of text on my screen right now. Oh god, whew, wow, huh. Well, let's see, there's an option choice way up here that I can't choose, so, the world is my representation. Such an observation through partial is not without truth. The Enlightenment is mankind's emergence from its self-imposed immaturity. Cosmos lived in the trees. The branches stretched outward, forming a lofty bridge suspended in midair. What exists, exists. What does not exist, does not exist. On the morning of April 16th, Dr. Reed stopped out of his clinic and kicked against a dead rat at the bottom of the stairs. Man is the measure of all things, determining what exists and what does not. Yet even this creation is destined to decay. Alice ran across the field after it, and fortunately was just in time to see it pop down a large rabbit hole under the hedge. He seemed like a man stripped of his skin, plunged into a violent storm to battle against the elements. I love Alice in Wonderland. I'll choose this one. There is so much to this. We're just choosing book quotes. All right. Goodbye, me. Well, this is choices they're giving us right away. I don't know what any of this means for me. I love you.
Perfect. The ritual was a success. I'm so moved I could almost cry.
No, she's cute.
Anyway, my name is Lilith. It's a pleasure to meet you.
All right, sure. Starting off strong. Chapter 1, Sweet Cake Time. The existence of certain cakes is not known to people in a literal sense, yet Yet their very being points to the existence of other cakes in a symbolic way. That is, the belief in the existence of ovens serves as faith or a hypothesis for the existence of time machines, and an implicable, I can't speak, motive at that experienced by people. Lilith, Cake Studies, Volume 2. You guys are taking Cake Studies class? Hold on, I wanted to major in that. Is that like a branch of home economics? Ma'am, can you shrink your text option? Shrink my text? I don't think so. Shrink me? I can do. Why did Dr. Riggs kick the dead rat? I don't know. Hold on. Maybe, what is that from? Because they're all book quotes, aren't they? Let's see. Oh, nope, I did not type in. Hold on. What is that? It was that he walked down the stairs and kicked a rat, right? It was... Let's see. Oh, it's from the novel The Plague. That makes sense. By Albert Camus, The Plague. Interesting. I actually haven't heard of this one. I'll save that for later. Lilith just gave me an entire reading list. Bye, Angie. Gotta go. All right. Goodbye. I'm sorry for your loss. I don't have a whole lot of words that I can say to make things better, but I am very, very sorry for your loss. I've had to deal with my own share of loss as well. And I do hope things get better for you. All right, let's go into Volume 2. Well, chapter 1. It's Cake Studies, volume 2 for this. What did I return to? Cake Studies. Obviously. Why is everything getting closer? Everything got significantly closer all of a sudden. I don't trust anything in this room. Why is there a sink in my bedroom? Ah! Game! Alright, we're tilting. Chair, I don't want to talk to you.
Your Majesty, it's been a long time since witnessing. Shall we continue this search?
Oh god, I am crazy. I've lost it. Oh no, I've lost my mind. Oh god. Not only am I talking to the furniture, they call me Your Majesty, and also, okay, they're on a search or something, and they're moving the room, or moving my vision. Oh no. Oh, we've lost it. Oh god. Who is censored? How do you even pronounce that? Is it a mute sound or just block after block after block?
Oh, my dear Majesty, however you prefer. After all, this line has no voice acting.
Thank you. Okay, you're right. Okay, of course. Who is Block?
Block is a young girl who appears in screens, yellowed notebooks, and fleeting moments of lost time. Like how every Thursday afternoon, John takes a walk to the church square because the pigeons there have finally earned their diplomas. Oh my god, I've really lost it. I've actually lost my mind.
Why are we talking to a chair? Why aren't you talking to a chair? Ever thought of that, IRS? Anyways, I want to know more about this girl. Oh, now no one's willing to talk. So none of you know anything.
My apologies, Your Majesty.
I know! Why is that notebook under the bed? I don't think my chair paid taxes. You might want to get on them about that. They probably skipped the interview, too. When did you show up? Speak freely, my loyal subject. Well, this is my kingdom. All the furniture are my subjects. This is my kingdom. Obviously, this is the scenario we built.
Speak freely, my loyal subject. Her name is Block. She was once your Block, and she has the same block as Block. Her traits include Block and Block. She wants Block, and then you chose Block, which is why you now block, leading to her block. In short, the girl beyond the world has disappeared.
Thank you, that was very informative to everything that we're trying to discover here. Anyone else have anything?
You stare at the black notebook and a strange sense of familiarity washes over you.
Are you guys narrating for me? Hold on here. You guys... Do you guys hear my inner thoughts or something?
It feels like sipping an aged wine, its deep mahogany color nurtured in the oak barrel drowning in one gulp, the burning sensation traveling from your throat to your lungs, mingling with the surrounding air.
The bed sheets are really getting into writing. That was poetic.
It's not fatal, just slightly melancholic. Open the notebook? I'm nosy.
Oh, hi! Lilith? You're still here? I was just talking with the furniture.
Huh? What are you doing?
Ah! Ah, woman!
Oops, did I scare you?
No problem.
Oh, well, then let's continue where we left off.
What were we doing earlier? Hugging? I can continue that.
Oh dear, have you forgotten already? Those vows, those bonds, those heartfelt moments, are they only memories to Lilith now?
Oh, bonds, emotions! Such things never existed in the first place? No, of course they did. We hugged. It was a whole thing. I compared it to stomach acid. It was a whole thing. It's so romantic.
Yes. Bonds, emotions. Even if you don't remember, it's okay. This is a visual novel. You can just use the history log to recall everything.
Oh, we're acknowledging that. I see. Alright, yeah, nope, it is a visual novel. You got me there. I could just look back in the history tab. It seems to be crossed out right now, though. Currently, now that I'm looking down on it. Oh, look at that. You opened it for me. Thank you. Hold on a second. Player, we're going to be away for a while. Take care of yourself, okay? Oh, by the way, there's a girl coming to stay with us for a while. I wonder what kind of girl she'll be. I'm so excited to— This is nothing of what happened! Wait a second! Lilith, none of this happened!
Hi, my name is Lilith. Sorry to bother you, but is this Player's house?
Yes, this is the place. Looking at you, I feel like I've seen you somewhere before.
That's right. It's time to retrieve your memories from the previous life. In your past life, when I was the Sakura Maiden of Divine Rebirth, my power is no longer sufficient to keep the 4 heavenly kings sealed away.
I remember now. Our memories and bonds. I can remember everything. Lilith-chan, let's save the world together. Together again.
That's fantastic, Player-sama!
Alright, Lilith. I appreciate the fanfiction, but, that's not— none of that happened. She's a liar, quick divorce. Divorce the gym and go to the wife. Lilith, that's not the history. History, the past, the present, and the future. Okay, alright, hold on here, we're returning. Lilith, none of that happened. We never had such a conversation. That's not the real history log. Oh, Lilith, the Sakura Maiden of Divine Rebirth! I remember everything now! Match her IQ. Okay, when you say match her IQ, do you mean match her IQ in Lilith, the Sakura Maiden? Or match her IQ as actually, that's not what happened at all. You see, what really happened is that actually we were reincarnated from previous lives when I was a star and you were the planet or something like that. We could absolutely keep going here. I could write a whole novel on a past life if we wanted to. Okay, alright, let's— If I read that, how would I really react? I meant the first one, but actually you make a very strong case. I'd like to think I make sense. Okay, how would I actually react if I read that? We never had such a conversation, did we? That's not the real history log. Probably that one.
Oh, you got me. Just a little joke. I've restored the real history log for you, so you can use it properly now. Even though flipping through the history log makes it seem like you weren't listening to me, if it's you, I'm happy to repeat myself countless times.
Oh, really? Oh, look, she's actually repeating herself now. Look at that! That is real now!
By the way, I haven't properly introduced myself yet.
I mean, you did tell me your name.
My name is Lilith, and I'm your childhood friend.
I don't have a childhood friend. I have one of those?
Have you already forgotten? In the summers, we'd run together, climb trees, catch butterflies, play games, and finish our school assignments.
I don't remember that at all. Lilith, I don't. I remember now. What you're describing is so generic it could apply to anyone.
How about this? Once, when we were little, we went hiking and ran into a bear fresh out of hibernation, searching for food.
With something like that, it's a wonder we're still alive.
Oh dear, don't get caught up in such trivial details. In short, I'm your childhood friend, and we've reunited. It's that simple. By the way, you haven't eaten anything in a while, have you? Let's make something to eat.
Little do we know she's one of our life pro tags. Yeah, she's just been bouncing from visual novel to visual novel. Angie, I'm back. Welcome back.
Ta-da! Up next is Lilith's special sweet cake time. Which means you'll be making a delicious strawberry cake under the guidance of Lilith.
Oh, so I'm making it. You're just gonna direct me. In other words, I'm doing all the work. Okay, sure.
Then we can bask in the happiness of our achievement as we enjoy this cake together.
I don't really get it, but sure, Lilith. Wait, why am I the one making it? I hate strawberry cake. I actually love baking, so I don't really get it, but sure.
All right, let's get started. The process is simple. Bake a chiffon cake base, spread some cream on top, and decorate it with strawberries. First, we'll make the cake base. Take milk, cooking oil, cake flour, sugar, and eggs from the cabinet.
Oh god, she's Baxter. Oh no. She does have the color scheme, except the red eyes are new. The red eyes are new. Why does Lilith looks like a mix of, I don't know that one. Dragorba character and Monica? Also, dash of Hatsune Miku? She's very moe. I think. She's very, very moe. I hate Lilith? No. Why do you hate Lilith? She's our childhood friend that we've had forever. Obviously. And we're making a cake. Oh god, the dish rack is talking to me now. Of course. The dish rag is talking to me now. Danganronpa? Oh, Danganronpa. I see. Actually, I can see the Danganronpa. Lilith, why not turn some strawberries into juice and put it in the cake? You could. Strawberry cake is nice too, though, with the whole strawberries. Ooh, there's this white chocolate strawberry cake we sometimes make. That's really good. Do I even have these things in my cabinet? That's the question you ask yourself. But regardless, this is worth trying. After all, there's no evidence yet that they aren't in the cabinet. Okay, do I have dishes?
Oh, they're really here. Could it be that the angelic dream maiden prepared them in advance?
What story are you going off on, Lilith? We're just making cake! Alright, we take out milk, cooking oil, cake flour, sugar, and eggs.
First, we need to separate the egg whites from the yolks.
Alright. Separate them with overwhelming sorrow. Well, if that's just not me baking in general, I don't know what is. Okay, no, I'm gonna try to answer this as accurately to myself as possible. Okay. Why must they be split apart? I do actually hate separating egg whites. I always hated it. So with overwhelming sorrow.
You look at the egg in front of you, and a profound sadness floods your heart. It's the kind of feeling one might call fate. When is an egg's destiny truly decided?
It is the moment it comes into existence, the moment it's noticed by the girl in front of it, or the moment its fragile shell is shattered by an external force.
Okay, when your food starts talking back to you and is getting a little too existential, I think it's time we slow down. I think it's time we need to finally take the meds the doctor prescribed and slow down.
Or perhaps, in the modern age, where hedonism erodes grand ideals, the concept of fate has long since dissolved. Next, add milk, sugar, and corn oil and mix them.
Okay.
Then add the cake flour and mix. Then add the egg yolks and mix.
Okay.
Then take out a new bowl, add the egg whites, and mix them. Finally, combine the whipped egg whites with the batter and mix them.
Mix everything together with an overwhelming sense of sorrow. Why are we sad this time? Why are we even sad this time? Lilith is more Monica than Baxter. Yeah, I agree so. I agree with that. Hi, Momster, welcome in. Alright, we'll just add them normally this time. I'm not sad about mixing this, I was just sad about the eggs, because it's a little annoying to separate.
Stir in circles, then another circle, and another. Perhaps the entire world is nothing more than a meaningless machine, endlessly cycling in the droning hum of repetition.
Man, these utensils should freaking write a book. They're more poetic than I am.
All done. The batter is ready. Next, all we have to do is put it in the oven.
Okay.
The oven begins to work, just like any normal oven in this world. This marks the release from the tedious labor of machinery, granting you a fleeting moment of freedom.
I just realized, but this entire kitchen is in my room. It's in my bedroom. Is this just a, studio? Are we in a studio apartment? Just trying to get the layout.
What's wrong?
You still haven't answered my earlier question. Who exactly are you? Your presence doesn't make any sense. Let's go with... You still haven't answered my earlier question. That shifty face. YouTube is tweaking and won't let me delete my message. Oh no! Oh well, you're stuck with that. You're stuck with whatever you wrote. It's a former college dorm room given the bare minimum renovation to meet code. Sounds about right.
Mm-hmm, you're right. A strange girl suddenly appearing in your house. With such a premise, is this the most promising master love nest?
What is that? Hold on, I need to reread that one.
With such a premise, is this the most promising master love masterpiece of the year? Or just a cliched horror suspense story?
Uh-huh. Are you spoiling something?
So, what is your opinion?
Is my opinion that going to change things? Because if you're asking me if I'd rather be living a horror story or living a romance story, can I mix both, actually? I would like to mix both. Is there an option to mix both? Can I get a yandere route? Am I allowed to choose a yandere route? Come on, I'm a lonely person. I could go with the yandere route. Hey, Angie, I sent you a theme to Oliver. Could you add it to the screen? Also, I'll be leaving. Don't forget to water everyone. Gotcha, gotcha, gotcha. Everyone water yourselves. Water thyselves. Right. What did you send it through? Did you send it email or Twitter or... I'll check everything real fast. Email. Got it. Got it. Very important business, Oliver. Oh, he's so cute. He's so cute. Oh, all right. I am definitely adding him. Just give me 1 second. 1 second to do so. All right, let's see here. We're going to add him in. Press a few buttons. And here we go. Right in. That's a big Oliver. Whoop. Now he's fun-sized. And he can be by me. All right, perfect, perfect Oliver. He's so cute. All right, drink water, everyone. That is the last request from Klepek. Gotta go. Chat, this game is very, very cheap. Yes, you guys should definitely get it if you would like it. If you want to support Angie, check the description for her Ko-fi. Aw, thank you! Shouting me out? Thank you, Josh! Does Lilith have a plushie of a monochrome plushie? What? And does she have... Are you asking if she has like a regular plushie or a monochrome plushie? I'm not sure. Let's see. Hold on. I need to open things back up. I'm a little behind. I am behind on chat, so let me catch up to you guys. That's what the silence is for. I have to read everything. I won't add a themed Oliver, but IDK how to do transparent... Oh, I want to add a themed Oliver, but IDK how to do transparent backgrounds. I see. So usually to do transparent backgrounds, you have to save it as a PNG, and you delete... whatever program you're in, you usually have to delete the background. So I use Clip for my art, and usually what I have to do is just press the view button, or the little eye button, to make the background disappear, and then save it as a PNG in order to save it as one. You should put the Oliver over your mouth so you can scream for help. So you can't scream for help. Lilith would have wanted that. It is true. That is true. Put the Oliver over my mouth. I can do that. Here. He's over my mouth now. I can't scream anymore. I need to like not cover my eyes, so I'm forced to look at Lilith. Perfect. I'm assuming that, like, we're allowed to make her yandere because I want a yandere girlfriend, so... Angie, should I make a quick silly form of Fishty? You definitely can! I meant a monochrome bear. Oh, like Monokuma? I don't know that art program. I don't know that one. Alright, let's see. What do we think of her, right? You're a murderer hiding behind your cute appearance to strike when the time is right. That seems awfully assuming for, like, our first time meeting her. I don't want to suspect her of that. You're a ghost living in an old house. You're a nagging mom who worries too much about me. You're just a game character. Hold on. With what exactly did we say? So what's your opinion? What do we think she is? Aha. Well, I don't really have a whole lot of information about you, but I definitely wouldn't call you a nagging mom. I wouldn't call you a ghost. I want to tease her, though. I kind of would love to tease her. Can we save? I want to see... I wanted to see if there was, like, different options we could do. Damn! Alright, no, that's fine. I kind of want to tease her, though. She just seems, like, very teasable. Alright, you're a nagging mom who worries too much about me. Yeah, that's what I was hoping for.
I see. If that's how you feel, then I'll do my best to match your expectations.
Yeah, worry about me.
Oh dear. You can't just laze around at home all day doing nothing, okay? Even if you're not helping your mom with chores, at least go outside, talk to people, try new things, and search for the meaning of life. You can't just keep living like this.
Oh no, she's really nagging me.
At your age, other people are brimming with energy, working hard every day with clear goals in life. They even help their moms with chores.
Why can't you be more sensible? I just made a cake for you. Lilith, I just made an entire cake for you.
Every day doing nothing but playing on the computer. What's so great about computers anyway? At this rate, your mom really doesn't know what to do anymore.
Okay, Mom, I thought we talked about this whole computer thing. It's called YouTubing, and it's a legitimate job in this day and age, okay? Come on, Mom, I told you I work from home, alright? I make money off of it. You know, it's a business on the side, alright? I have an actual job, I do other things, I have a clear goal in life, alright? We can't keep having this conversation! What are we talking about?
Or something like that. But Lilith doesn't give off that kind of vibe at all.
Definitely not. I was just joking.
Anyway, you think I'm a nagging mom? Because you're perceiving me through your own perception, aren't you?
I mean, like I said, I was just joking. Also, what's your opinion on the fish art I posted on the Hollow Knight stream? Hold on, let me look back on it. Let me look back on it real fast. Oh, it's cute! It's really cute. I like it. Oh. Have another like. That's adorable. Alright, thank you for drawing Fish G. She needs more love. That thing. Alright.
When understanding the existence of another, the concepts that most easily come to mind are not metrics, like red blood cell or white blood cell counts, not,
oh god.
eosinophil? Indices.
I don't know that word. I don't know that word.
It's still concepts like friends, family, those you dislike, people you love, or those you absolutely want to avoid, isn't it? Whether it's a murderer, a ghost, a nagging mom, or a game character, these are all extensions of such concepts. For these concepts to exist, the premise quietly hides itself. Have you noticed it?
The premise is the self as the perspective. Soft pink pads of kitten paws. A sizzling hamburger patty under the heat. Okay, I understand what we're doing. I do understand what we're doing. The wings are based on a Luna moth. Aw, cute! Because Luna moths don't live that long. Like how Fishy just supposed to be an April Fool's Day joke. Yep, she is in fact just an April Fool's Day joke. But somehow she lives on through all of you. All of you kept her alive. I hope you can be proud of yourselves. The premise is the self as the perspective.
Yes, the premise that enables these concepts is the self as the observer's perspective. A friend to whom? Someone disliked by whom? Someone loved by whom? How do murderers, ghosts, moms, or game characters interact with me? What kind of existence is Lilith's identity? Meeting me with such an identity, what stories will unfold between us? It is precisely because these things are connected to the self that they become so significant to you. It is precisely because these identities are the judgment of the self that they hold such supreme importance.
Hello, welcome in, welcome in.
You might think I'm saying something obvious, but in truth, the self is a modern invention. In earlier times, the world was once a complete world where all things harmoniously merged. Occasionally, some might notice the existence of the self as a perspective, but most devoted their energy to exploring grand ideas. These ideas were magnificent, perfect, all-encompassing. Sometimes they manifested as matter, sometimes as gods, sometimes as logos. But no matter what, as long as people thought of their existence, they felt reassured.
Never? What? What's never? Y'all need to stop trying to eat Fishty. You guys are trying to eat Fishty still. Well, good luck with that. I can't seem to do it. She's evasive, we'll say that. And she keeps trying to murder me, thanks for instilling that in her head.
Then, time moved into the modern era, and the self was discovered. When people regarded themselves as the objects of observation, the world split into two parts, subjective and objective. Thus, the world unfolded again. This time, it fractured like a mirror, and the shards reflected countless smaller worlds. This time, it became inseparably linked to the self as a perspective. And this marks the beginning of every topic we discuss.
Oh, so that's going to be every conversation. All of it's going to be like this. Every bit of it. Okay, sure. Yeah, no, I was a writing major. This is normal. Lilith looks like they caused chaos in a school. I can believe that. I can believe that. Let's see. Wait, why are you suddenly telling me this? No more gods, what a sad story that is. Why are you suddenly telling me this?
Do I truly exist? You mentioned before that you wanted to explore this question with me. So, in the time to come, we'll do all sorts of things together and contemplate certain topics. Until the stories end, where you can firmly make your own choice. Is the perspective really that important? Maybe you'd ask this. Anyone with common sense would think that the world is naturally functioning as it should, wouldn't they? Just like this game is naturally running as it should. Yes, you found the key. Common sense. So-called common sense is the crucial tool by which the self perceives the world. As long as the leverage the power of common sense to selectively gather the information we need, the world presents itself as an understandable way. Common sense is so reliable that it often makes people forget the self as a perspective. In this game, the common sense you need is this is a visual novel.
Oh, thank you for that. Right, we're breaking the fourth wall again. Got it!
And since it's a visual novel, it's a typical variations of text combined with images and backgrounds. Essentially, they're all quite similar and easy to understand. For example, you see Lilith's sprite in the dialogue box that says Lilith, so you assume it's Lilith speaking to you. But is common sense truly infallible? What if that's not the case at all? What if all these words are being said by Lilith's hairband? What if the name Lilith in the dialogue box means absolutely nothing? Similarly, you see the scene behind me and conclude the story is taking place in a room. But what if we zoomed out from this scene? Perhaps this is merely part of the stage set, with many spectators sitting below watching us. Perhaps this is a movie set, and the cameras are pointed right at us, and you're just an actor who's forgotten your lines. Perhaps the world outside is a desolate wasteland, ruined by earthquakes. Perhaps this is the last refuge of a human civilization. Perhaps this is a story taking place on another planet. The moment common sense falters, the appearance of the world before you changes. The world is no longer complete. It demands more explanations. At this point, the explanation of the self begins. And based on the different expressions of the self, experiences of the self, the appearance of the world also changes.
Anime waifu woo. Yeah, you get it. Oh, man. All right. I'm a little behind on chat once again. We're eating fish cheese? Sounds good. Lilith reminds me of the one girl in Danganronpa. Junko? Is who I'm guessing? I could see Celestia, too. Shadow Milk Lilith looks like Monica cosplaying as the Danganronpa girl. Really, really. Interesting. She's very moe. I'll give you guys that. She is very moe. I'm gonna have this playing in the background. Sure, go ahead. Have fun with whatever you're doing. Okay, let's see here. My head feels dizzy. The self influences the world. My head feels dizzy. That was a lot of information you just, shot out at me. Have you given an answer? Are you keeping silent? Or are you engaging in some sort of experimental performance art? Perhaps the answer doesn't matter as much. Maybe you simply need an outlet for your emotions, or perhaps you just need a confirmation of your own existence. But no matter what, these words have affected you in some way. And then, your gaze fixes at the running oven, a fateful glance. Well, we're still talking to the furniture, or at least the furniture is still narrating to us. So, we have that. Damn it, stop thinking like that. Even if you tell yourself not to think, it's futile. Like being told not to think of an elephant, yet thinking of one anyway. Your worst fears come true. In the next second, the oven makes a sound. I'm wondering, is it possible I might actually be a time machine?
Oh no, stop this thought! Our cake is still baking in there!
You can hear it talking? Oh my god, do you hear my inner thoughts? Hold on, don't listen to what I'm thinking right now. Lilith, don't listen to it. A time machine's workflow is simple. Put something inside, close the door, then open the door and take it out. Moreover, the state of the item is different when it comes out than when it went in. Yes, that's exactly my workflow. Is this really what we're doing? Oven is a time machine?
No, this won't do. Absolutely not. If the oven really turns into a time machine, terrible things will happen.
Ah! I don't believe it. Terrible things? What are we doing? What are we doing right now? Hold on. Can Lilith read chat? If Lilith can. Hello, Lilith. I've heard Monica is lonely again. I don't think Lilith can read chat. I don't think Lilith is that advanced. Alright, terrible things, Lilith?
Yes. If the oven truly becomes a time machine, the world lines will shift dramatically. Our current lives will crumble apart and everything will be reconstructed into a new form. Have you heard of this popular theory? Even the smallest change, like the flutter of butterfly wings, could cause a hurricane far away. So, we can't predict how often turning into a time machine might impact the real world. For example, we might end up in a dystopian world where everyone is forced to play visual novels 25 hours a day, and if anyone breaks the rules, they'll be blanked! I wouldn't mind playing visual novels for 25 hours a day.
I mean, we got an extra hour of the day, and I get to play visual novels? God, there's so many I've missed out on. But does that mean I'm gonna be stuck with Monica? I could have that happen too. Oh my god, I really will have that yandere girlfriend. It could be nice. I'd like that, actually. Hold on, did Lilith bring up Doki Doki? Maybe. That doesn't sound too bad.
Indeed. In any case, the task of convincing the oven falls to you. You must make it believe that it's just an oven. Or rather, you must make yourself, as the observer, believe it's just an oven.
Yeah, sure, alright, leave it to me. It's not a time machine. I can believe that. I can believe the oven is not a time machine pretty easily. To make the oven believe it's not a time machine, but just an oven, I need to find the right thought and capture it before it slips away. I'm ready. Oh. You are an oven. You are an oven. You are an oven. What else could you be but an oven? You've always been an oven. You're not an oven. What else could you be but an oven? Ah! You've always been an oven. You are not an oven. You are not an oven. You are not. You are not a time machine. Ah, you're not. You're not a time machine. Oh my god. Am I being timed on this? You're not a time machine. You're not an oven. You've always been an oven. I better not be timed on this. Oh my god. There's a lot of text. You've always been an oven. Always been an oven. What else could you be? You are not a time machine. You are not a time machine. Oh my god. You've always been an oven. You are an oven. You are an oven. Did I convince him? Did I convince him? I got an achievement of opening a gateway to another world. Oh god, is it a time machine? Did I make the oven a time machine? What just happened? DDLC was mentioned. Oh god, Monica! What are you doing here? Oh god, it still thinks it's a time machine. Oh no! Alright, well the oven's a time machine. The oven time machine made a crisp sound. It signaled that the process was complete.
And this is a note?
Open the note. I hope I finally managed to contact you this time. Please remember that what I'm about to say, it's critical. Fontainebleau cannot be trusted. Whatever you do, do not let them take the time oven. They claim to be an organization protecting peace, but in reality, they're the architects of all suffering. They only want to use the power of the time machine to reshape the world into a dystopia, where everyone is forced to play visual novels 25 hours a day. In 5 minutes, they'll be coming for you. Leave this place immediately and finish what I couldn't. The me from 10 years ago. Ah, damn it! Oh no! We created a time machine! Oh god. This is...
Blank years later, some day, some month. In front of me, a girl in a white lab coat smiled at me amidst the ruins of a desolate world.
And this time, this will be the final time jump. This is as far as I can take you, but the Lilith in the next timeline will surely protect you, just like I have.
All right, leave it to me. Through the chaos of flying debris and roaring flames, I dashed towards the building ahead.
Oh god! We got a bad ending because I couldn't convince the oven it wasn't a time machine. Sure. Sure, of course. Right. Alright. I didn't know there would be mini games. Alright. I didn't understand. Alright. Can I just have my strawberry cake? Write the email. Oh, we're doing our paradox.
In any case, the task of convincing the oven falls to you. You must make it believe that it is just an oven. Or rather, you must make yourself, as the observer, believe it's just an oven.
Do you guys think we can do it this time? If I convince myself hard enough, do you think I could do it this time and actually convince it that it is in fact an oven? I read kind of slow, so I'm not sure. All right, let's try it. All right, we can do this. We can do this. We just gotta convince the oven that it's not a time machine. Right? It can't be that hard. We've got this. You're not a time machine. You're an oven. You've always been an oven. You've always been an oven. You're not a time machine. Okay? You've always been an oven. You're an oven. You're an oven. You've always been an oven. You're not a time machine. I'm just pressing stuff now. If I just press everything, eventually it has to just understand, right? You're not a time machine. You're not a time machine. You're not a time machine. You're an oven. I love that you are not a time machine. You think that counts? Escape skills, you're the hero of eternity. All right. That seems like it worked. That seems like it worked that time. I got a new achievement, so maybe that worked. It's over. Is it a note? Or is it a cake? The oven made a crisp sound, its signal that the process was complete. That better be a cake in there! Oh god, cake! It's cake! Oh, thank god it's cake!
It's a normal cake. Thank goodness, we did it.
Do you smell something burnt?
Burnt?
Takes out the baking tray. Oh no, were we not paying attention? Oh no!
How did this happen?
Well, I just went through an intense psychological battle and the stress was just too much for me to handle. Yeah, sometimes it's like that. Sometimes you'll do everything perfect in baking and then just the cake decides that day that it doesn't want to come out right and you don't know what you did that made it that way. But for whatever reason, even though you followed every direction to a T, it still didn't work out correctly. Because baking is a science, and if one little thing is wrong, then science fails you. When the pressure builds, the boiling point of water rises, so the food ends up at a higher temperature. Sorry, I didn't anticipate this at all. That's okay. Let's keep working on the cake and finish it. I like baking, so this is fine.
Yeah.
You take the cake out of the mold, the burnt smell invading the room in an almost aggressive way. But you steady your mind and push through. Under Lilith's guidance, you slice the strawberries, whip the cream, and combine it all with the cake layers. Angie, damn it. What do you mean, damn it? I'm making the best out of this situation. Angie, what color should fish cheese clothes be? Blue! It's blue like mine. We're blue people. Dabba-dee, dabba-die, or something like that. Oh, it's cute. We really worked around the burntness, didn't we?
Now it looks like a proper cake. No, an enticing one.
The unevenly spread cream even gives it a charm that sets it apart from the mass-produced factory goods. Isn't that moving? Now, we've accomplished something. Even though it's not edible, we can still share the ritual of cutting the cake. This is proof we've changed the world through our actions.
Cut the cake. Hand the first slice to Lilith. Did we just drop it on the ground?
Huh? The cake! It fell! What do we do? What do we do? What do we do? Even though you handed it to me with such love, I couldn't catch it. How did it come to this? I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
It's okay. I'll clean it up.
Thank you, but I'm really sorry making you help with this.
I enjoyed baking the cake with you. That's enough for me. Yeah, no, exactly. I like baking. So it's fine with me. The cake is burnt. You know what would be useful? A time machine. No, the time machine was not useful. It made everyone read visual novels for 25 hours a day. That's only useful for my life, not everyone else's. Lilith, probably because no one drew a sprite for you to... Yeah. Anyways, I'll clean the cake. Also, I enjoyed baking the cake with you. I love baking. It was fun. I like baking with my friends. It's fine, Lilith. We can wipe. Oh, we can be super smooth. We'll wipe her tears away. Oh, we can really be romantic. Hold on here. Wait a second. Before meeting you, I thought life was meaningless. I was just waiting for it to crush me. Or, you're right, the process is what matters. Both of these options. It's just the second one feels like there's something deeper I can go here. So I'm really curious about it. It feels too soon for an option choice like this. But my reader instincts are telling me I can't ignore an option choice like this. Also, can't we do what we did with the oven to the cake to unburn it? I wish so. But unfortunately, when you burn a cake, there's no taking it back. Just like when you convince an oven that it's actually a time machine, there's no taking that back either. But now I found some kind of new motivation. Maybe it's not as bad as I thought. Maybe I can do more.
Thank you.
In the next moment, you feel a faint pressure on your shoulder and back. The scent of her hair and the softness of her skin. As the brief moment ends, Lilith gazes at you warmly, though there's a hint of mischief in her eyes.
Well, now that the scene of the crime is cleaned up, it's time for Lilith to repay you. Close your eyes.
Alright. Close eyes normally. Where's this going?
You can open them now. Ta-da! Isn't this place amazing?
I thought the compensation would be something else. I'm meaning to ask, where is this place? Yeah, no, that is a question that I did kind of want to ask. After meeting you, nothing changed, but now there's an annoying demon girl in my life. Do we know that she's a demon? We never, like, Lilith technically is the name of a demon or whatever.
But we don't actually know what she is. Alright. I'm meaning to ask, where is this place?
This is Lilith's secret room,
Wonderland.
It's only open to you.
Is that because I chose the Alice in Wonderland quote? How do we suddenly end up here? There's no light or windows, yet it's bright. You call us a room, but it's just a sofa and a table. Well, we already established it's a visual novel, so how do we end up here is kind of... So, there's no light or windows, yet it's bright. Yeah. No, this one.
Oh, come on. Who picks apart someone's room like this? Oh, right. I almost forgot the main event.
Cake!
See? Just one snap of my fingers and a delicious cake appears.
You could do that from the beginning, huh? It's okay. I like baking, so I'm actually not mad.
Yes, as a reward, please enjoy this Lilith special strawberry cake.
Alright, thanks, I'll dig in. Why did the cake just appear on the table? Are the strawberries on it a little too big? And what's with the sparkling effect around the cake? So many things that I could be like, what's this? What's this? What's this exactly? However, in the end, it's just cake to enjoy with friends, isn't it? Like, yes, the cake suddenly appeared, but we have established that she is, like, weird things are happening here. And, you know, clearly if our oven can become a time machine, then, you know, things can just happen. So that's not surprising at this point. Are the strawberries a little too big? That doesn't matter either. What's with the sparkling effect? Come on. Come on, it's exaggeration. She wants us to enjoy it. And who am I to turn down a strawberry cake because I love strawberries? Thanks, I'll dig in. It doesn't seem to have any flavor.
Well, I haven't described the taste yet. Honestly, I'm more interested in the cream's texture and the strawberry's color. So I'll leave the flavor to you. It's easy, just imagine it.
Oh, this is the concept of a dessert, huh?
Oh, and by the way, you don't have to stick to strawberry. You can make it taste like anything.
Anything? Alright, chat, what do we want the strawberries to taste like? Concentrate on the strawberry cake. We can imagine it tastes like strawberry cake, chocolate cake, or fried chicken. Fish. Mulberry cake? Interesting choices. My favorite fruit is strawberries, though, and my favorite cake is strawberry cake, so I actually do want it to taste like strawberry cake. I got an achievement for that, the boundaries of perception.
I think I can taste strawberry cake now. Great, give it a try. And so, you and Lilith shared a strawberry cake and spent a joyful moment together.
Who's talking? What was that question mark, question mark, question mark? Who was talking? Huh? Wait, are we back at the beginning? What? Fleeting memories, the past, present, and future. Yeah, there's all of these we haven't gotten yet. Huh? That can't be it, right? No, chapter 2. All right, it takes us back to the beginning every time. Heart-pounding adventures.
It is the 2D beautiful girls who bestows the essence of mandrakes upon mandrakes. The unformed defines the formed. This essence intertwined with the transcendence of hamburger patties gravitates beyond the ego, within the existence of the Demon King, reaching a plane of being that defies the direction prescribed by the Morphean Codex. Sartre, Existence and NPCs.
No wonder I was getting Monica vibes. Yeah, it's kind of there. You can kind of see it. Oh god, not this guy. Please tell me the alarm isn't going to talk to me too.
Wake up! Wake up! You're gonna be late.
I don't have school anymore, and I'm not a teacher. Lilith? Let me sleep a little longer. 5 more minutes.
No way! Get up right now! You're always like this. I even came to wake you up every single morning.
What time is it now?
2:40,
Your Majesty. 2:40 in the morning. Let me go back to sleep, you crazy person. Dear God, 2:40 in the morning? This is when I go to bed. I don't want to be up. Let me sleep more. Who gets woken up at such an hour?
You've been sleeping since 4 in the afternoon. That's 10 hours already. For your own health, it's time to wake up. Besides, if you don't, you'll be late.
Late? Late for what? Why'd you get closer? Why'd you get closer to me?
Because if you keep sleeping, you'll miss the Morphean Codex, the forest of silver shallots.
What?
Yes, it's the storyline RPG I worked through the night to complete. The most anticipated narrative-driven role-playing RPG game of the year.
Oh. Uh-huh. Right. Oh no, are we gonna have to criticize her work? Oh god. Alright, I can do that. I was a writing major. I had to do this all the time. Alright, let's get started. Alright, great. Bring it here already. I can't wait to critique.
Exactly, that's the spirit. Now let's close our eyes.
Oh. Is it like a console game, or is it gonna be like in our head? Or she said tabletop, right? So it's like D&D? And, do I get to make a character? Do you have, like, little figures or anything? Okay. Normally as possible, brimming with excitement, 0 we're just closing our eyes. None of that, just closing our eyes.
You can open them now.
Oh my god! I'm sorry I doubted you, Lilith. I'm sorry I doubted you. Oh my god, this is gonna be the most lifelike tabletop I've played. What is this place? Oh my god.
As you can see, this is the Royal Palace. You'll begin your journey here as the Morphean Paradox, traveling through the vast forest of silver shallots, defeating the Demon Lord and rescuing the princess.
Are you the Demon Lord? Such a cliche storyline. Can this really be considered plot-driven? It's a fresh take on tradition with our own interpretation of the narrative. Yeah, we'll go with that. Always say something nice before you say something mean.
Oh, sharp eye. Ahem. That's the king over there. Let's go meet him.
You know, I like your drawing skills. It's simple and, you know, the lines are not colored in. And you went outside the lines. That's very creative. Shows like some very creative skill. You know? And the crown is really nice. I like that. You know, I think this has a lot of potential. I think this one has a lot of potential. Are we Angie's familiars? I mean, I'm not a demon, I'm just a fish, so you can't exactly be my familiars. But like, you're my fish cakes. You guys are my fish cakes. Or my fisheroos, whichever one you prefer. We have fisheroos or fish cakes. You can be both or one of them. It's up to you. It's up to you to decide. You can't be none though. You're not allowed to be none. If you're here now, you're a fish cake. Welcome to the family. Angie, you need a crown? I don't have a crown. Space, draw me a crown. She's not gonna see this probably, but Space, draw me a crown. Let's see, I can't see his face. Why isn't the king speaking?
It's a bit complicated. Let's just say something magical happened when you speak to him.
Yeah, we'll just ask. We don't need to ask why the king is blurry. You know, sometimes it doesn't matter. The princess has been taken by the demon lord. Please brave the Morpheum paradox. Rescue her. The princess?
Usually the princess should be waiting at the end of the journey in the demon lord's castle on the far side of the forest of silver shallots.
Angie, can we also be fish Oshis? I mean, I suppose you can be a fish Oshi if you want to be a fish Oshi. I can't stop you from becoming one. If a fish cake wants to rise to be an Oshi, a fish cake shall rise to be an Oshi. Be your own Oshi. I need some tea. My throat is getting tired. All right.
Everyone, this is a reminder to drink some water. Please have some.
All right. D&D witches have been... I'm not a witch! I'm just a fish! I'm not a witch, I'm a fish!
Okay, let's see here.
I'm doing the wrong thing. I picked up my tablet pen. I'm not playing on my tablet. What am I doing? Forgot I was streaming for a second, apparently. All right. Let's set off to the Forest of Silver Shallots. Then let's begin our grand adventure. Yes, this one.
Let's embark on our adventure. Our adventurous journey together.
All right. This is... Not gonna lie, if I suddenly opened my eyes and I was in the middle of a game like this, it'd be pretty fun. I'd be taking every single side quest I could.
We've already encountered a new NPC.
A scholar, clearly. Huh, someone passing by? You're the one I've chosen. Oh, she's cute! Are we sure she's an NPC? She's adorable! Oh, what? She's the cutest! Look at her little hat! And the mug! Wait a second, she's adorable!
Hello, I'm a scholar researching plants in the forest, but I've run into some trouble.
What? It's crossed out. What? This is crossed out, I can't choose it. I'm not allowed to not be interested. Well, now that the option's blocked out from me, I want to see it. Alright, sure, I'm willing to help.
Great, that's the spirit.
You successfully accepted the task. Task name, Scholar's Side Quest, temporary. Not bad. It does feel like an RPG. Next time, please come up with a more official name. Alright, not bad, not bad. Nope, so far, it's fine, it's fine. Not everything has to be, like, super intricate.
Right, this is exactly it. So here's the situation. I'm working on a paper around mandrake plants, but I've hit a major bottleneck. When drafting the section on its properties and effects, there's one point that stumped me for days. I've been pondering for ages, but I just can't figure it out. The dilemma is... Should I let this mandrake plant discover that it's the true culprit of a tragic incident 5 years ago and then commit suicide out of guilt?
Oh my god. That is quite the side quest. I thought this would be, I thought this was gonna go a completely different way. And then, what? So should you do that, or what's the other? What did it do? That is the true culprit of a tragic incident 5 years ago? What tragedy 5 years ago? What did a mandrake do? I guess a mandrake could scream so loud that it killed people nearby. That is possible. Anyway, welcome in, Space. Glad you're here. Is this a scholarly paper? That sounds more like a novel. Is that a scholarly paper?
Well, there's no choice. Scholars have to write academic papers. That's the definition of being a scholar. But, the same old formulas make it impossible to hold anyone's attention. Just like after playing 100 dating sims where you meet, date, and embrace a seemingly infinite combination of hairstyles, skin, hair colors, eye colors, personalities, and identities of cute girls. Eventually, you'd want to try a dating sim where you romance a mandrake plant, wouldn't you? Which brings me to the masterpiece I'm working on, Summer Sakura Girl of the Snow Country, vows blooming under the hues of pure longing.
Are we talking about a dating sim? Wait a second. Is the mandrake a dating sim? Are you writing? You're not writing an academic paper, are you? You're writing a dating sim. A dating sim where I date a man. Okay, well, is the mandrake hot? What is the? Is it Monster Girl Mandrake? Is it an actual mandrake? Is it like it's? How is this working? How is this working? Though it does sound suspiciously like a game I played before. I'm here to grind and level up, not help you write your script. Hold on, what game have you played before? Alright, no. Oh, tell me more.
Finally, someone willing to listen. You guys are truly my soulmates. So here's the story. The mandrake plant is a white-haired, red-eyed girl with twin tails named Sakurako.
Wait, isn't she just another cute girl? How is she any different from the usual heroines in this game? Nope, continue listening.
Sakurako is a transfer student in a school, and on her first day she realizes she's late. She hurriedly grabs a piece of bread, shouting, I'm late, as she runs to school.
Nope, continue. I'm gonna listen. You gotta hear the entire thing out before you judge it.
Sakurako dashes along and, at a corner, suddenly collides with someone. Ouch, that hurts, she says, rubbing her head. She looks up and sees
the male protagonist of the game extending a hand to her? Door to another world. A hamburger patty. Ooh, these are tempting. No, we gotta go with the classic ultimate, right? Oh, but this is the protagonist. Okay, so Sakurako's the daddy girl. Right, no, we got this. At that moment, all her anxiety about starting at a new school alone vanishes.
Excellent idea. I'll note it down. Then Sakurako successfully finds her classroom. The teacher writes her name on the blackboard, introduces her to the class, and assigns her to sit by the window. As she takes her seat, she notices the boy sitting next to her is
the one she met this morning. The crazed, wicked demon lord commanding an army of men. Ooh, you gotta go with this. We can write a yandere story. Think about this. It's gonna be so cool. Meanwhile, the demon lord struggles with a math problem, scribbling and erasing formulas on scrap paper. Oh, this is perfect.
Excellent idea. I'll note it down. The first day of school passes quickly, and before she knows it, it's time to go home. After school, there's a short period for extracurricular activities. Sakuraku decides to join a club. She heads to the floor where the club rooms are, trusting her instincts as she approaches the door. Standing in front of the second to last classroom on the left, she musters her courage and knocks. After a brief wait, the door opens, and inside she sees...
Let's see. A frantic murder scene. Oh my god. We can write the next Higurashi. This is perfect. Oh my god, this is going to be so great. We're combining fantasy with just regular dating sim tactics. And then along with it, we have a whole murder that happened. This is going to be deep. This story's going to be deep. The killer realizes they accidentally killed the wrong person. The killer eliminates their accomplice and is persuading the victim to help stage the scene.
Amazing! Fantastic! Inspiration is flowing endlessly! All right, I know what to write now. Here, this is your reward from me.
You received the Morphean Codex. Oh, look, it's my journal. I feel like I've seen this in my room before. In conclusion, the girl beyond this world has vanished. I am different from it, even though we share the same essence. Well, accept it. You know, furniture talks. As we've established in this game, furniture talks. So I'm willing to just accept that. No, you're a time machine. For a legendary... Nope, hold on, let me try that again. For a legendary, the Morphean Paradox, a talking book is nothing surprising. The Morphean Paradox casually puts it away.
Actually, I've been meaning to ask, what's with that strange voice? Talking about accepting tasks and putting things into a pocket and all of that.
You can hear it too.
Wait a minute, could it be that you're actually the Morphean Paradox? And that voice, is it the game narrator? And we're just inside a game?
Yep, that's narrator.
So, I'm just a minor NPC scholar in this game. Is this the truth of my essence? As I was creating Sakurako's story, was someone else out there creating mine?
Exactly, your sole purpose is to give me rewards. Oh, it seems so...
It's okay. I'm not upset about it. Oh, soulmate! To appear in this game as a scholar, it actually makes me very happy. Identity represents a limitation, and defining something we inevitably negate other possibilities. Identity means moving away from perfection. What a sad thing that is. But it's precisely through this form of identity that I got to meet you, and we're able to have this dialogue. I'm not omniscient, which is why I can experience new and delightful surprises in our conversations. I'm not standing at the end of the world, which is why I can keep moving forward. We are not destinations. We are bridges leading towards destinations. Born from nothingness, and existence is self-made, continuously manifesting in this world. This is our freedom, and it is also the shackle we must bear. You see, even with the powerful label of NPC Scholar, I'm unlike any scholar you've ever encountered, am I not? And even if Sakurako's story could be summarized as a dull and cliché narrative, she would still live her life to the fullest, making the best choices within her framework and enjoying her existence, wouldn't she? So, I hope you won't reduce the Morphean Paradox, the Forest of Silver Shallots, to static labels like the Morphean Paradox saves the princess. This is the story of the Morphean Paradox endlessly walking the path of becoming a Morphean Paradox. But the Morphean Paradox, huh? What a deeply misunderstood term. All right, it's time for us to part ways.
Oh, can you tell me your name, Scholar? I have returned. Welcome, welcome. Glad to see you here.
Here, I can appear as the Scholar. I have no other name. But, oh, soulmate, my name has long been engraved in your heart. When we meet again in another place, call out my name.
After bidding farewell to the Scholar, Lilith and I ventured deeper into the forest. After a legendary adventure, we finally arrived before the Demon Lord. Sup? The Demon Lord is, not what I expected. It's Hatsune Miku. It's, not bad. This is the Demon Lord. I dig it, honestly. This is... I can go with this story. I like this narrative. Like the love interest from second level cheat powers. Would. Yeah, I agree with that statement. Demon Lord's kind of nice. That's just gonna say it. So we're preferring designs here. I like the chain coming out of her sleeve. Where's that even end? I want her to do a cute song and dance. I do too. With the headphones, it seems like she should be able to. All right. As for your adventure, well, that's another story to tell. For now, focus on the Demon Lord. All right, we're not allowed to focus on anything else. Got it. So, no adventure, no story for us.
Oh no, this looks bad. Right now, the Demon Lord is unbeatable because she has no weaknesses.
What's going on?
It's because the final part of the game isn't finished yet. What I mean is, the Demon Lord only has a basic design. There's no detailed battle system or stats yet.
So how are we supposed to fight? Let's just run. Excuse me? Well, if the Demon Lord is unbeatable,
But the Morphean Paradox... You've already learned the way to defeat the Demon Lord during the journey. That's a particular item that can turn the tide in this situation. You just need to use it.
The Morphean Paradox reaches into their pocket. Use the hamburger patty or use the record player. The record player that's playing the music right now? Or the hamburger patty that keeps showing up in the dialogue options? She looks like she likes music. Use the record player. The Morphean Paradox uses, you use the record player. As music plays, the Demon Lord begins tapping their hands and feet to the rhythm. Yeah! Yeah! Oh, she did a little dance! Oh, that's perfect! the little emoji. Their movements grow more enthusiastic, their expression reaching a state of pure bliss. As the music ends, the Demon Lord seems to realize something. She only talking this? The Demon Lord's defense increases. At the same time, they revert to their usual cool demeanor. The situation remains unchanged. Are you hungry? Without knowing where it came from, the Morphean Paradox uses the hamburger patty. In other words, the Morpheum Paradox eats the hamburger patty right in front of the Demon Lord. The Demon Lord stares intently at the half-eaten hamburger patty in the Morpheum Paradox hand, pretending to be unaffected. Go ahead, want a bite? The Demon Lord attack power increases. After a brief pause, the Demon Lord returns to their usual composed demeanor. The situation remains unchanged. Throw the book at her? The Morpheum Paradox pulls out the Morphean Codex. We either throw it or try to take a bite out of it. I like this music. But the music sounds nice. I like this. I'm like bopping to it back here. This is pretty nice. Let's eat it. Let's try and eat it. The Morpheum Paradox takes a bite out of the Morphean Codex. Naturally, the Morpheum Paradox can't bite through it or taste anything. Huh. Is that our relationship? Getting a bit too ambiguous.
No, there's no romance to unlock here. The game only allows Lilith as a love interest.
In any case, the situation remains unchanged. Okay, throw it. We're throwing the book at her! The Morphean Paradox picks up the Morphean Codex and then... wait, what are you doing? Wait!
No. A perfect throw. The notebook strikes the Demon Lord right in the head.
Oh, she's mad. She's mad. The Demon Lord gets angry and picks up the Morphean Codex from the ground. Hold on. Wait, everyone, just wait!
Careful!
Catch it gently, catch it gracefully. Catch it earnestly, catch it gracefully. We're gonna be graceful, that classily grab the book. Ha! You thought that you could throw it and smack me? This doesn't do any damage to me, just you! The Morphean Codex is gracefully caught by the Morphean Paradox. The Morphean Codex is back in the Morphean Paradox's possession. Open and check its contents. The Morphean Paradox opens the notebook.
So this is the game's framework with the Morphean Paradox, the Forest of Silver Shallots. What an intricate system, though clearly incomplete. Anyway, as long as you write down the Demon Lord's weakness here, it will become the actual weakness. Convenient, isn't it?
To be fair, it is. This is just the game creator being lazy. Nope, but don't be like that. You know, she just hasn't finished it. She just hasn't finished it. Can I hug the Demon Lord? I mean, sure, if you want to. I can't guarantee what she'll do, but yeah, no, if you want to hug that, go ahead.
Anyway, go ahead and write down the Demon Lord's weakness.
Fear of criticism? Get sleepy after eating. Vulnerable to head strikes. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god, there's so many. There's some really good ones. Also, EP Demon Lord sounds adorable. It does. Hold on, I'm gonna do the most crushing blow I could possibly give someone in power. They're afraid of criticism. No peeking. Oh no! Oh no! A rock band, is that a dream for cloud chasing? What's with that outfit? Feels so Chunibyo. And wasn't the Kudere archetype outdated years ago? Oh my god! Oh, what hits worse? We can go for her dreams, we can go for her outfit, Or we can go for her whole personality. Oh my god. What to go for? Oh man. Well, we're trying to destroy the Demon Lord, right? We're trying to just like destroy the Demon Lord. So going for her entire personality seems like the way to go about this. Right? Oh no! Oh no, defeat!
We've defeated the Demon Lord, the Morphean Paradox. Wait a moment. Ahem. Lilith? I finally found you!
Oh, jeez. Princess Lilith? Uh-huh. Alright, I see what we're doing here. I
finally found you, the Morphean Paradox. Every day I've been waiting here for you, thinking of you, praying for your safety under the open sky. And now you're finally here in front of me. For me, this feels like a dream come true. Are you ready? Standing before me?
Yeah, let's go home, princess. Kneels and kisses Lilith's hand.
Thank you, the Morphean Paradox.
Oh great, the Morphean Paradox. You've saved both the princess and the kingdom. I express my deepest gratitude of you. I'll pass my throne to you. Live happily ever after with Princess Lilith. Oh, we become king now too. Got it, I'll become king and make Princess Lilith happy. Yeah!
Yes, we'll always be happy together.
Bad end too. What do you mean bad end? From then on, the Morphean Paradox and the princess lived happily ever after. What do you mean this is a bad end? This is great! I get to live in a video game!
What do you think? Isn't this the best adventure ever?
It's cool, can use more romance options. Pretty interesting, never played anything like it before. Sure.
The Morphean Paradox, the Forest of Silver Shallots, is still under development, so look forward to its full version.
Let's see. Angie, what color is Fishgy's wings?
It would still be in a blue variant. My colors are blue, white, and red, so it'd be something like that.
Alright, let's see here. I hope they make a real game. Yeah, no, I had fun with that. I also liked our Demon Lord and our, Scholar. I want to see more of the Scholar character.
I hope we have more thrilling adventures together. Lilith will create an even better game for you next time, so you can experience true happiness.
Let's see. Every day I spend with you is fulfilling and meaningful. It's not just games. I'll choose this one. Let's see if she blushes. Lilith, as long as you're with me, I think I can fall in love with the world again.
Really? The world doesn't matter as long as I have Lilith? Or as long as I have Lilith?
Something like that.
Lilith nestles by your side, and the two of you share a moment of bliss.
Eh? Are we back at the beginning? Yeah. How many chapters does this game have? Hold on. I'm only looking at this because I'm trying to be like, make sure that we're not, going too long on time. Let me just check this over. If I go into their page... There's 5 chapters? Alright. So there's about 5 chapters to this. And there's a few different endings we can officially get. So this does look like something we might have to do 2 parts to. And since my throat is, I'm still kind of sick today. So I'm already kind of losing my voice. I'm trying to debate whether I should stop here or keep going, like at least do chapter 3. What do you guys think? Should I make this a part 2 video? Well, it's gonna be a part 2 video either way. Should I continue this later? Like, do we do one more chapter or should I stop now? Don't torture yourself? Yeah, probably. I am gonna torture myself on Wednesday because we're doing that 10-hour stream. Alright. We will leave this here for now. For now. Mostly because I want to save my voice a little bit. But we will be getting into chapter 3 in the next episode, and we'll finish out the game in the next episode. And then see about some of the different endings. I'm curious what ending we're gonna get. So, chapter 3, so there won't be an inbounds in the stream. It should be fine, because we technically read 3 chapters already because there's a prologue. So we did a prologue, chapter 1, and chapter 2. And so then we'll have chapter 3, 4, and 5 on 3, 4, and 5 on the next time we meet up. So I'm gonna go ahead and call it here, and we will meet back in next book club. Well, it'll be next book club to finish this off. So, on that note, thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate you being here. This was fun. I've enjoyed what we've gotten so far. I'm very interested to see how this continues. I like what they've set up so far, so I'm very curious to see how the rest of this plays out. And if you liked this video, please like and subscribe. You don't have to, but I appreciate it greatly if you do, but I'll appreciate you guys either way. As always, love you lots, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye, fish cakes!